Let's not dive into that. Let's just have a quick review of yesterday. And I suppose for us, it started about 2 months ago. We started doing some short videos to promote our talk at the Recruitment Agency Expo. Loved that. People
Yep.
got
Shout
involved.
out to anyone who saw us there. Hi.
Hello, come and join us. And we did a little prize. We won't talk about the cock up, but Jonathan Greener got his bottle of champagne. And what's been lovely, actually, well, I've got two sides to it. So shout out to Jonathan for getting his whole team to get involved. What was funny when I was reading them is Jonathan's insisted I do this. I don't want to. There's a lot of that, wasn't there?
Not sure how I feel about that.
But it's about pushing people out of their comfort zone. It's not going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. You share what you want to share. And some people, after saying that, then actually shared quite a lot of detail. It was like, okay, you didn't maybe have to go that far. But the comments on them were so lovely. And of course, when you are authentic like that and you do open up, you say, look, this is not my comfort zone. This is not something I would necessarily do. But let me reintroduce myself, which was yesterday's tag. You've got so many people going, oh, my favourite recruiter and things like that. And you just think, oh, how lovely to hear that. And that's probably a candidate or a client. I don't know who the person would be. But yeah, what a great thing to do to get you onto the social media sharing platform on LinkedIn. It's not like we're saying doing this on Instagram. Is it?
You don't even have to put a picture up if you don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually,
we normally have a picture prompt, but this time we've not insisted, have we? Although lots of people have shared pictures, which always do really well.
Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly share mine from yesterday. So this, and again, yeah, I finished it with so many people in this industry that I can truly call friends. I know you're not meant to tag that many people in a post. I don't care this week. Is it from there? But let me have a look. Yeah, so our team there. But yeah, okay. So we've got 51 likes, 38 comments. That's definitely more than I would get on a normal post, as it were. So that's the key. Now, everyone knows. Well, no, not everyone knows. I've been talking about the fact that my hashtag Meet Your Recruiter is broken because it only shows me mine. It's not good. These are all mine from like months ago. But I found the hack yesterday doing the search on Meet Your Recruiter instead and searching for the posts. So if you're looking for it and yours is broken like mine, and then I can sort by the latest, I can even sort by last 24 hours. Oh, look, it's us. It was an inception moment going through. I have
lives within lives.
But there was still, oh, here we go. So here's Rebecca 10 minutes ago. I will be connecting with you, Rebecca. And yeah, so this is another one from Teacher Active. And again, loving the branding and everything that goes with it. So here's yours. Pager are supporting it. So they must have put, how come that's come up with Meet Your Recruiter? He must have that somewhere in there. Maybe it's in the comments and somewhere. There we go. It was you. Tagging it in the comments. But Paige, you've got Rohit actually.
Oh, no, it's an article where they go through all their favourite talks from the expo. So there's quite a nice bit about Meet Your Recruiter in there.
Ah, lovely. Oh, okay. We're one of the highlights. And Rohit will be here on Thursday, won't he? Talking about, that's our 900th webinar on daily workout. So that's lovely.
We should work out how many webinars we've just done in total, not just the daily workout.
It's got to be close to 2,000, I would think. Okay, so yeah, if you didn't get to go and you want to see it from there, then okay. Oh, there's us strutting our stuff on the stage. Brilliant. Okay, so yeah, so it's gone really well. How many people and how many new people have got involved?
Yeah, so I can see that we've got 43 participants so far, and that's just who I've managed to find. So I may have missed people. The hashtag doesn't seem to be doing an amazing job of curating the content. So I'm going to try your search technique in a bit. I've also been just seeing different things come into my feed. So the best I've done over yesterday was finding 43. And I think 22 of those are probably new participants.
Wow.
So yeah, but probably about half are new to Meet Your
And new
Recruiter,
people.
which is very exciting. Yeah.
So we'll be reaching out to all the old people again. Old people, that sounds wrong. To the people from there. But do remember, those of you, if you are new, the aim is, yes, to post yours, but to then go and look at the hashtag, as I've just done there, and go and comment and share and like on everyone else's. That's how it works, that we actually then boost everyone else up. But it's lovely as well, and especially if you've got your whole company doing it, you're going to find out things about your colleagues that you didn't even know. So do that, and we look forward to today's. You don't have to do like the 40 or 50 people that are getting involved, but yeah,
definitely go and support your own colleagues if you're taking part as a team. Encourage your company page to make a post as well. I saw one company page actually mention the employees who'd be taking part and like prompt people to go and look out for that. I thought that was a really nice touch. It support the rest of the challenge, and you know it comes back to you.
Fantastic. So today's then, we've done a post a job before, because again, that really helps during this week for people to find you and to apply, and we've had people filling jobs through this. So we wanted to just switch it up a little bit today, in that it's job opportunities. So we don't want you to just post a link to your job. We want you to get a bit creative. We want you to think about what are the opportunities for someone if they started working in that position. So it could be the opportunity within the company. It may be in a fantastic company, a great name, something to get on your resume, something that's going to stand out. So it's one of those opportunities, because maybe it's hard to get into that company. Let's go backwards and forwards. What else could it be?
It might be an opportunity to work in a much more flexible way, or work 100% remote or something like that, which might be really attractive for someone.
Yeah, and the flip side of that, there's a lot of young people that don't want to work at home and want the social element, and recruitment is so social. So it might be a company that's actually doing hybrid, or potentially even all 5 back to work, and that suits your situation. For me, I always looked out for that opportunity to travel. If I had a job that came up with that, I found that very easy to sell on to people, where there was interesting travel that would come with it, get to explore the world a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. It might be an opportunity for advancement. Is this a role that somebody could, take as a step up? Is this an opportunity to progress in your career?
Could be that there's the opportunity for them to develop you into that next level. Yeah. Could be that they're willing to pay for your degree to get to that point. There's lots of companies that would do that, or it might be that they've got an L&D partner like ourselves, and that's part of the program, and that would grab you, because I could be good at this if only someone would give me the opportunity to learn and develop in that.
Yeah, it could also be other things like, you mentioned travel, but if there's not travel with the job, have you got a good holiday? Does the job come with a good holiday allowance? That can be very attractive, can't it? Or unlimited holidays, depending what policy for actually you've got to make sure that people are taking some if you've got a policy like that.
Isn't that funny? Because when it came out with Virgin unlimited holidays, everyone was like, oh my god, no one's ever going to be there. But actually it worked the other way, because they had targets to hit, and it meant they hit their targets, because then they knew they could take their holidays. But of course the work needed to hit those targets, then they were there a lot of time. So it might be to buy back holidays. I love those in benefits packages, that you can actually buy back some extra days if you need them. So if you are someone that likes to get out and about, or you're in a situation, certainly as a single mum through the school holidays, if I could get some extra days back, that really helped as well. What about an opportunity to develop your own team? It might be a new venture, new startup, a new team, new strategy within the business. You get to come in and set it all up. What a great opportunity that is.
Yeah, getting to build a cool product. Yeah. Or help build a cool product. Yeah.
Kieran, Kieran, he is from Pager, isn't he? So 900th session, I know. Can you believe it? This was only meant to be 15. It was meant to be 3 days of lockdown while everyone was at home. Let's get them up at 9 o'clock in the morning for the UK anyway. And then it just sort of became a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And now it's sponsored by Firefish. Let's give a shout out for Firefish as well. So that's what kept it going. So we're here to support, and things like Meet Your Recruiter is a great opportunity. So not a job opportunity, but it is a great opportunity for people that don't normally put themselves out there, maybe don't have regular posting habits when potentially they should. And certainly recruiters, we know that the majority of sectors, you can live on LinkedIn and you can do a lot of your business on LinkedIn. So you need to have a great profile. You need to have great posts. You need to be out there and for people to see that you know what you're talking about. So hopefully that's given people some ideas. What else is going here? Oh, people have said it was a lifesaver during lockdown. Yeah, me too. Making sure I was up ready at 9 o'clock every morning to get working for the day. And we're not saying CV anymore. You know what, Louise? I hesitated when I said resume, because I sort of went to say CV, but the majority of the world use resume. It's UK here is curriculum vitae or CV. A lot of people actually, certainly I didn't know what CV stood for before I started doing recruitment. Curriculum vitae, which is all about your life. The curriculum, the circle, and vitae for life. So everything all about your life, which is not really, it's your work.
I'm going to be singing Circle of Life now all day.
I'll pick it up from there. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, South Africa is CV. I'm guessing yes, where the British Empire probably had an impact. There's probably still a lot in there. She's hanging on to it. All right, CV, resume, whatever you want to call it. I don't know where we got to that in the end. Oh, yeah, that was it. Good company to have on it. And that is a thing. I used to have people coming in saying, I need the next company that I have on my CV to be a big name. I need it to stand out. Who are you working with that's a big name? Let's start with them when I would ask them, which companies do you want to work for? So have that as a strategy. And again, that never even entered my mind when I was thinking about work. But if you're really strategic about your career, what you want, you can plan and look at, okay, what do I need next? Do I need a startup? And to get all that experience, do I need a big name and a big corporate to do that? So people will see that as an opportunity. And that comes down to your candidate interviewing as well, and really finding out what's important to them for their next move. Not just about the job they're doing, but everything else that goes around it. So get creative. Let's see what you come up with today. You take it how you want. We've given you some ideas of where that can be. So we want your candidates to look at it and go, wow, what an opportunity. Definitely interested.
I'm curious, Angela, just what you were saying about brands and big names and things. How would you advise a recruiter to sort of sell that if they can't publicly say what the brand is in their LinkedIn post?
Yeah, I mean, normally when you're selling a job, you start with the opportunity and then you sell the company. And normally we would say you sell the company without giving the name away. You don't want to do it. So if they are the top in the market, you'd say they're one of the top 3 or the top 5. And then they're like, okay, well, yeah, there could be any of those. And it's only with the candidate that you would then share that. So if you're advertising it and you can say the name, then look at joint advertising. Ask them if they're willing to do that, because having their logo on your advert will really grab attention very quickly. So it was a discussion we would always have if we were exclusive, maybe if we were retained, knowing that we'd got those details, or we'd had a project fee up front and we were locked in with that client. If you are there with other agencies, then okay, no, don't share it, because other agencies are going to try and get in as well. We know it's a very competitive market. So you've got to sell the company. What is it about them? What is it they do? How do they value their people? This could all be part of the opportunities, but you want probably 2 or 3 great opportunities and then 2 or 3 great points around the company as to why someone would work there, which is why I say always speak to the receptionist, always speak to the PA, whoever answers the phone. If you've got a gatekeeper, stopping you get through, then take that as an opportunity and say, actually, some of the information I want about the company, you would probably give me just as good, if not a better answer than the person I'm trying to get through to. You work at that company. What drew you to it? What made you accept the role? What's kept you there? Not all in one go, by the way, 3 different questions. Because that is gold dust. That person's working there. What is it that's so great about that business? And you'll get an honest answer, hopefully, from that person, and not the fluff that the company speak. This is what we do, and it may not be the reality. So do speak to the individuals, whoever you get picks up the phone in that business as well. Or if you are doing some face-to-face stuff again, then yeah, when you're actually in reception, speak to the receptionist. Be polite. They could be an influencer. They could be a person that the client will come down to afterwards and say, how did they act in reception? How did they treat you? And I have known that for people to lose clients because of the way they acted with the receptionist. What do we got here? Natalie. Natalie was here yesterday. Let us know, Natalie, how your post went, because I know that you've not been out there on social media that much, but talk about how they make you feel as an employee, not just cliche features. That's a great way of summing it up. Love that. Wonderful. Anything else to add?
I think today, because I didn't have a job to share today, I sort of shared a little thought about Meet Your Recruiter. My thought was, does a Meet Your Recruiter post have to look like a Meet Your Recruiter post? Because I was thinking about what Natalie said yesterday about thinking about our audience. And, so our audience today is going to be our job seekers. And I'm like, they don't know what Meet Your Recruiter Week is. They don't really need to know what Meet Your Recruiter is. So I was thinking, well, when we share our job, we can share that as we normally would with our post. And maybe the Meet Your Recruiter bit is just a hashtag at the bottom. I think, Natalie really made me think about that yesterday with thinking about our audience. And is it needlessly confusing to mention Meet Your Recruiter Week specifically?
Yeah, I was expecting a lot of that today, that it would look like one of your normal posts, but you'd have the tag Meet Your Recruiter so that we could comment and we could look. But not a normal post of just posting a job, link to the job. No, let's get creative. Let's talk about the opportunities within that job. Brilliant. Okay, got Aisling Corbett tomorrow joining you from Recruiter Insider. It's top tips for hiring managers, and the reason we invited her, she's not a recruiter, although she was the top recruiter in Australia for a couple of years. Recruiter Insider takes the data from thousands of candidates and clients. She got the highest scores all the time with her company, but she's now working for them. They grabbed her as soon as they realised she was moving back to Ireland. And she does a lot with the consultants about working with the hiring managers and getting feedback from hiring managers, what's working, what's not, the candidates telling them what the hiring managers are doing. So we're going to get that insight tomorrow, and then you can create your top tips for hiring managers so they can help you to help them. We're back to our Jerry Maguire, aren't we?
Help me to help you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. I will look forward to the rest of the week. I'll try and join you on Friday, although I think we're going to have quite a few people on here. If you want to join us Friday, anyone that's been involved this week, it's a free-for-all, so you can come on.
Yeah, come back. We'll invite you, and you can say, yeah, I'll come on, or you can just quietly decline.
Brilliant. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Looking for your posts. Bye.